Hello my friends, Stark here. Today is the 26th of July 2015. Some of my kind subscribers had asked me how was progress upon the 1989 Ford F700 rollback truck. This is the truck with the Ford 7.8 litre turbo diesel straight six that I suspect has a blown head gasket. This was the truck that has coolant in the engine oil, and up to now I had ignored the question because I'd made little progress. Well, we're really getting down to it now, and we can finally see the cylinder head, which is surprisingly thin for such a big engine. There was so much stuff in the way on the front of this engine, items that I had to remove, the fan assembly, thermostat housing, radiator, of course the entire front hood, which folds forward much like a semi-truck. But yeah, we're getting there now. I plan to remove the intake manifold from the cylinder head, but leave the exhaust manifold and turbocharger in place and remove those with the cylinder head. We'll use a crane, of course. So what's my excuse? You know, this happened back in January and here we are in July. I just had a lot on, customer vehicles to repair. I also manufacture abrasive pads here, a lot of orders for abrasive pads. Still working upon the site clearance after we demolished one of the buildings. Here's the hood, which I got all nice with Ford lettering and LED lights. Frittered around on the cosmetics, and then the engine blew. But I needed another rollback. I don't know how long this will take me to repair and complete, and so I made the decision to purchase another rollback, which I'm about to show you. In the meantime, I have a decision to make. I can either repair this truck with the minimum of effort, new fluids, new gaskets including the head gasket, and put it back together as it was. But then it'll always be a paltry 185 horsepower unit. What I'd like to do is to soup it up. Given that I've torn the engine down to this point, I would like to fit an intercooler, which it doesn't have despite being a turbo diesel. Probably go to a air to liquid. Turn up the fuel pump, which on the Ford 7.8 unusually is on the right side instead of the left. Fit performance fuel injectors, have those honed, and a larger, more powerful turbocharger. And if I do all of those things, maybe I can ramp up the horsepower to something a little more respectable. But that's a project. Let me show you the new rollback. This is a 1993 Ford Cargo 7000 submodel. Just bought this near Denver, Colorado. So haven't even had it lettered yet, just got it back about, let's see, I bought this truck 12 days ago, bought it on the 14th of this month. Got a license plate, got it insured, but haven't had the lettering done yet. My friend Tim's 2001 Dodge Ram, bad wheel bearing, had to collect him from Van Wert, Ohio, 2 nights ago. Love this truck. Still want to repair the F700 that we just looked at, but I love this one. Unusual, cab over. And a little backstory here. The first rollback that I ever owned before I moved to the States was also a Ford Cargo. It was a 1990 model, 3 years older, so it had a Ford engine, the 6.6. In the early 90s, I'd need to fact check myself, but I'm thinking around 91, Ford switched from the Ford engines to the Cummins engines. So this truck actually has a little Cummins 5.9 liter turbo diesel, the same block, coincidentally, as the Dodge pickup seen here. Beautiful long aluminum rollback bed. It's 22 feet long, 21 foot 10 inches, I think. Hydraulic winch. The bed's made by Lodol, so high quality, high class. Supersized toolbox. 2 50-gallon diesel tanks. I'm thinking to remove the diesel tank on the right side, replace it with, perhaps move the battery box and replace this tank with an additional toolbox. Aluminum wheels at the front, but currently steel at the rear. So with this truck I've really returned to my roots, because as I said, this was the cab of the very first rollback I ever owned. She needs a new windshield. This one's cracked, but I have another on order. It's such a commanding driving position up here in a cab over, with this great sheet of glass in front of us. It's a wonderful view of the road. Got all our instruments in front of us, and apparently the miles is genuine. Had 90,348 miles when I bought in Denver, Colorado. Driven back, done a few jobs since, got 91,733 currently. Well, my friends, thank you so much for watching, checking out the 2 rollbacks. I shall enjoy using this one and tweaking it, but I'll carry on working upon the F700 in the background and get that one back together. Take care. See you next time.